Good evening, District Governor Dato' Binti Bajaseguran, past District Governor Leslie Salahuddin, Assistant Governors, past Assistant Governors, Club Presidents, President-elects, past Presidents, fellow Rotarians, Rotractors. Welcome to our simple session tonight, a briefing on the Rotary District 3300 Help Upskilling Program. Right. Before we start, I'd like to first remind everyone, please keep all your mics on mute. Right. Please be aware of what you're doing in front of your Zoom cameras, and we will proceed. We have an interesting agenda to go through tonight, a very interesting program to share with you also. I'll be your MC for today. My name is President-elect Nicholas Chan from the Rotary Club Petaling Jaya. Right. Now, we all know that education is something that is a very big part of Rotary itself. Right. And sometimes that we are all so concerned with serving the community that we neglect our own educational needs as well. I always remember what Dr. Zeus once said before. The quote, he said, the more that you read, the more things you will know. And the more that you learn, the more places you go. And I'm sure the Rotarians here, all Rotarians here tonight resonate with that a lot. So without further ado, right, I'd like to just give a short introduction. Right, this program is open to District 3300 Rotarians and also other people, which I'll let Dr. Khairul and Danish, right, both from the Rotary Club Bukit Kiara Sunrise, to explain the whole proceedings. We'll just wait for Dato' Binti to get back. Okay, I'd like to now invite District Governor Dato' Binti to say a few words about the upskilling program. Please welcome Dato' Binti.
Thank you so much, Nicholas, and good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well, and welcome to tonight's briefing. Now, it's nice to see so many of you, and your presence itself reflects, the great interest in all of you improving yourself. So well done. And it's also another indication of pursuing success. And success is literally linked to the continuous pursuit of knowledge. Now, I must put on record that this program that has been offered by Help University is part of their National Upskilling Program. And normally such programs are reserved for those who are not able to pursue the normal master's program for various reasons. So we are quite lucky that this has been offered to us. And in our initial discussion with Professor Dato' Paul Chan of Help University, he mentioned he recognized the great work of Rotarians giving so much to our communities and would like to offer this program to all of us. Now, I'm in no way promoting business for the university, but merely sharing an opportunity for those who are interested. Now, this committee will register your interest in the JOT form that will be released soon, and we will forward all these names to the university, and thereafter they will communicate with each of you directly, and your commitment to this program is with the university. So let's have this discussion. We may not have all the answers, but let's see how much we can achieve in today's discussion in satisfying all your queries in this program. So I do hope all of you realize your dreams of higher qualifications, and I wish everyone the best always. Thank you so much.
Thank you, District Governor Dato' Binti, for such inspiring, insightful words. But to elaborate more on continuous learning and continuous improvement from a Rotary perspective, I'd like to also invite now a very learned person himself, past District Governor Leslie Salahuddin. PDG Leslie, please welcome PDG Leslie Salahuddin.
Thank you, PE Mike. Sorry, PE Nicholas, not Mike. Governor, Rotary friends, very good evening to all of you. First of all, I must say that this is a tremendous opportunity, and I must echo Governor. We're not here to promote the program commercially. There's nothing for us here in Rotary for this program, but it's an opportunity that we want to share with all our Rotary friends, that some who have missed the boat, because as Nick has mentioned earlier, you've been too busy working on projects, doing good for the community, that you didn't have time perhaps to look into self-improvement and self-education. And I think this is very important, even if you're not underemployment, even if you're self-employed. First of all, let's talk about the affordability of this program. Yeah, the fee structure is very, very affordable. It's 8,000 plus 2,000 admin fee. When I did mine 3 decades ago, I was paying 3 times that amount. And that was the market rate for an MBA in the market today, easily from 25 to 30 plus, depending on which university and what program. So this is really a godsend to us. And I'm not here to imply that you cannot afford the full fees of the normal MBA program. I'm just saying that this is a tremendous opportunity that the National Upskilling Program is here on offer to us all. And Help University has been so kind to give our Rotarians a first cut through the kind courtesy of Professor Dato' Paul Chan. And of course, with our own Rotarian, Danesh, who is wearing 2 hats as a Rotarian and also as the head of foundation studies of Help Academy. So that's one on the fee, because I have in this room my own president nominee, Faisal. Faisal, you're in the room, right, Faisal? Faisal has just completed a 1-week train the trainers program sponsored by HRDF. And for the 1 week, he paid 3,000 ringgit, my friend. So it's just a 1-week online and in-person course. So imagine you can complete a whole MBA, a master's program, with just 8,000. The 2,000 admin fee, we have to take that out of consideration. So 8,000 is your fee. So number 1 is the cost. And number 2, my friends, if you look at the program, the range of master's program, it has a fantastic menu, something to fit everybody's needs practically. You look at the Industrial Revolution 4.0 today, we talk so much about the big data and all that. So you have a Master of Data Science, you have Master Applied Business Analytics, you have even program on Masters of Project Management, all right? MSc in Economic Crime Management, amazing. There's such a wide range. It's not just the traditional MBA, which is online, but there is Masters in Corporate Governance, there's Masters in Accounting Finance, and as you can see, there's quite a few programs that's available to us all. So I would like to laud you all as Rotarians, and even to your family members, those who have not had the opportunity to take up a master's, not because you can't do it. I mean, you're all academic achievers. I'm sure you can do it. It's just that sometimes it's a time, it's a timing, it's an opportunity. Yeah. Some of you have been too busy bringing up the family and you put it back on the back burner. And coming from perspective of headhunter, I can tell you that it's so important if you're under employment today to in the job market that you have an edge when people look at your CV and say, oh, wow, okay, he's got a master's. And a lot of my candidates today are armed with masters today. Yeah, a degree is just not a passport to better things in life. So I think you want to compete. If you are seeking employment, a master's is the way to go. And even for self-actualization, if you're self-employed, you run your own business, whatever, the programs are there to help you. Yeah. And even as a Rotarian, some of the programs you can even participate as a group, and you can look at improving some of the setup using your club as some of the opportunities as cases and all that within Rotary itself. Yeah, that's something that we can explore with Help University. If you've got sufficient Rotarians, and I'm sure the faculty here can look into modifying a program so that you can use some of your, either your social enterprise or perhaps your own Rotary clubs case for your MBA. Yeah, so definitely it's affordable, it's very flexible, and I think it's a great opportunity for us as Rotarians and our family members to jump on the bandwagon, so as to speak, and look into this opportunity. Yeah, with the pandemic, you're not going to do too much of overseas traveling. So perhaps you're so used to online learning, your family members, your children are all online classes and all that. So it's good. Perhaps you can take the time and look at your CV and say, what have I done? I've done so much for Rotary. I've done fantastic amount of work for the district. But what have I done for myself? Can I arm myself with a qualification? It's about time I look inwards and help myself and not just the community out there. Okay, my friends? So thank you so much for allowing me to share just my own perspective that why getting a master's is it's an important step for you as well, right? Thank you so much, Nick. Yeah.
Thank you, PDG Leslie. All right, so I think he's given us the brass tacks and the gist of the overall program itself. But to get a more in-depth view into this upskilling program that we've talked so much about, we've heard from District Governor Dr. Bindi and also PDG Leslie. I'm going to now invite Dr. Khairul from the Rotary Club Bukit Kiara Sunrise to give us more information on the upskilling program and the application process and more nitty-gritties of it. So Dr. Khairul, over to you.
You're muted, Dr. Khairul.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. Hold on. Now we have two mics here and two laptops.
You might need to ask the person to leave audio, not just mute. He has to leave the audio.
Okay. Still echo.
Yeah, got echo, Dr. Kai.
Just give me a minute.
It's better.
Okay, can? Right. So thank you, Nicholas, once again. And good evening, Dato' District Governor, Dato' Bindi, past District Governor Leslie Salahuddin, District leaders, Rotarians. Welcome to our briefing session today. Just like as Dato' Bindi and PDG Leslie said, it's a time where we now have opportunity to pursue a postgraduate program from a reputable university at a much reduced fees. Okay, so I'm going to present some facts and figures about the program, and after my presentation, you may then post questions. If we can't answer them, then we'll take these questions to the university, and then we'll attempt. We will then compile the information and then send back to all the presidents groups and the chat groups. Okay, so I'm going to share my slides first here. Okay, so right, that's so my name is Dr. Khairul Anwar. I'm the president of the Rotary Club of Bukit Kiara Sunrise. Okay, so under this program, upskilling program, we have nine subjects, or we call it 9 programs. Okay, so it starts from Master of Data Science, it goes to Master of Applied Business Analytics, and so on. And so if you are in business area, then probably you'll be interested in like a Master of Business Administration, and more specialized subjects like Master of Accounting and Finance, and then Corporate Governance. And also for even teachers, there are programs in Master of Education Technology and Learning, and also Master of Education in TESOL, teaching English as second language. So it's a quite varied number of courses here. And those who are interested in like Nicholas, who are interested into training and development, probably like Master of Human Resource Development will be something that's interesting for them, right? And okay, the fees, total fees is 10,000 ringgit under the upskilling program. All right. So if outside that program, the fees will be much higher. For instance, the online MBA program is 25,000 ringgit. Okay, and then the MBA, which is the physical class, 36,000, and then project management is 33,000, and the last one, Master of Human Resource Development, 38,000. Right. So these slides I will share into all the chat groups, when you can download it later. Right. And so you can see the fees is about at least a third of what we normally pay at this university. Right. And usually the fees are about the same as in other universities or reputable universities in Malaysia as well. Okay. Right. The next one. So how is this 10,000 broken down? So the first part is 2,000 ringgit, which is payable at the registration fee. So when you register for the course, you pay the 2,000, and the 8,000 you pay as you pursue the course, right? So and how it works, the 8,000 then you pay as when you start each module, right? And if let's say for the MBA online, it has 12 modules. So each time you sign up for the module, you pay about 660 ringgit. So you're not paying the 8,000 upfront. You're paying progressively over the period of study, right? So it's financially also not very will be a burden to those who pursue this program. Yeah, that's one thing. And when does the program start? It depends on the course you pursue. So for an example, online MBA program, the first term starts on 3rd of May this year. Right, and the exam is 30th July, and then end of August, the second term starts, and so on. So the last term will be on January 2025, right? So whether they have the exam or coursework, that will be explained during when you register the course outline and so on. Yeah, that's the so, and also the date of starting the course will differ from course to course, right? What I presented here for online is May. Some others might start in say June or even earlier than that. So depending on what course you pursue. Yeah, and All right. And under this program, the university is giving 3 years to complete the program. So say you register, say on the 1st of May, then you have another 3 years to complete the whole entire program of 12 modules and submit assignments and so on. Yeah, this one. Then we go to, and how do we go ahead with this if you're interested to apply? First, Nicholas will post the job form link where you fill up your information, your name, address, and the course you wish to pursue, and your qualification you currently hold, and so on. Then Nicholas and the committee will then submit this list to Help University, right? And then from there on, Help then will take the information given and then contact you and give you send you the application form, process the application. So at our part, on a committee level, we will not be involved in the processing part. The university will do that. We have no influence on that. And if the university then accepts you, then you start your pay your registration fee and all that stuff. Right? That's how it works. And okay, there might be members who are interested on, they say they don't have a bachelor's degree or a basic degree, and can they still pursue a qualification in this, at Help University? You can, but it goes under the program called APLQ, right? And this application is done via the MQA website, the Malaysian Qualification Agency website. So it's not application, you have to go to the MQA website and then apply directly. And in the course, in the Google form, it'll ask you which university you're going to apply for, and then what course you're applying for, and so on. So it's processed to the MQA, not even Help University, right? So under the FLQ, the courses offered by Help University are the Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Economic Crime and Management, Master of Entrepreneurship, and Doctor of Business Administration, right? And the fees payable for application under FLQ is the full fees. So for like MBA, the full fees is 25,000 ringgit. So it's not 10,000 if you apply through FLQ. And the DBA, Doctor of Business Admin, is 45,000. So you're actually paying the full fees, right? Not the reduced fees that we mentioned earlier. Okay, okay, for candidates who apply under the FLQ, meaning they don't have not done a basic degree, for instance, say if you're applying for a master's degree, ijazah sarjana, you must have 20 years working experience. That's the minimum they want. So during the application, they'll ask this question. Or if you want a DBA, doctorate in business administration, you should have 25 years of working experience, and so on. Yeah, this is condition imposed by MQA. All right. So if after this, you can ask questions. We will try to answer them as much as possible. If not, if you can reach out to us, my number is that, and I will also share this slide into the Zoom chat when I finish this. And also, you can also contact P. Nicholas Chan, President-elect of Rotary Club Petaling Jaya. Right? Yeah, that concludes my presentation. Over to you, Nicholas.
All right. Okay, thank you, Kyril. Right. So we are now open to question and answers. If anyone has anything, as per usual, please follow proper Q&A decorum. And proper protocol, right, when asking questions. So the panel today would be Dr. Kyril himself, and also our very own Rotarian Danesh, who's also from Help University himself. Right. So I leave this in your good hands, Danesh, and also Dr. Kyril. Okay, we have one, Rajiv Ratnam from Malawati. She's raised her hands. Do you want to ask something, Rajiv?
Yes, good evening. Hi. Dr. Kyril, I've got a question for you. I understand you told us about APEL for those who do not have a proper graduate or a degree program qualification. What about students or people who've got a TVET qualification, a TVET diploma? Can they take part, or do they also have to go through the APEL?
Okay, Rajiv, thank you for the question. I will send this your question to Help University. I'm not sure whether Danesh has an answer for this. I don't have an answer for your question at the moment.
Okay, can I
make an attempt here?
Yep.
Yes, Danesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for the question, Raji. When it comes to APLQ, what they are looking for is actually prior experiential learning on your part. So we are going to be gauging based on your experience. So what really is important is your background and your years of experience. So that's why, MQ has given a rough guideline as how many years is required for you to be eligible to do your master's or to do your DBA, for example. For DBA doctorate, you need at least 25 years of experience. So there would be a panel of experts who will actually assess and gauge before they will say, yes, you qualify. So this is again a situation whereby, you will have to actually put in the application and see, whether the qualification you have is sufficient to warrant or to apply for that TVET. So TVET is, the certificate itself to me is not sufficient, but what they need is experience.
Yeah, I'm asking this question more for people who have a TVET diploma and with at least 15 to 20 years of working experience.
So even without the TVET certificate, that 15 to 20 years experience is what I think would be more important. The fact that you have that TVET experience would be a value add.
All right, thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Raji. We have one in line in questions in the chat from IAG Chang. For MBA online, are there any difference of the cert given for MBA online and MBA physical? Thanks.
Answer that, Danish.
Sorry? What is the question?
For MBA online, any difference between the online MBA and the physical MBA in terms of the certification given?
No. In terms of status, whether you do it online or whether you do the physical one, the degree, the testament is still the same. Of course, they will say it's online, but in terms of status, it's supposed to be of the same standard. It cannot be different.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Danish. We have a question here from Asi Damansara, Sandra. Can we extend this program to non-Rotarians?
Is that directed to me?
Yeah. I mean, to anyone who wants to address this, can we extend this program to non-Rotarians?
If you are not a Rotarian, then I think, Nicholas has actually distributed the poster on the NUP program. It actually lists down who are eligible. So if you are a teacher, if you are, in the civil service, there's a category there. So if you fall within that categories, you are eligible to apply under the NUP program. So even if you're not a Rotarian, you can actually apply.
Okay, so that's one question. The next question is from Nagarajan. So let's say I have my engineering degree and I would like to pursue a PhD. How should I proceed? Is this program applicable? I think that's what the question means.
Okay, if you've done a degree, you can't straight go into the PhD. You still need to do your master's and then do the PhD. That's the normal process. Unless, of course, based on experience, you want to apply for a doctorate under the APLQ.
Okay, there is another question related to the APLQ from Yuven. I have a diploma in marine engineering and 10 years experience working as a seafarer. Will I be eligible through the APLQ to do my master's?
Anwar, maybe you can answer that. I think the requirement for master's is 15 years of experience, right?
Correct. Yes, that's right.
You need 15 years.
Correct. 15 years.
Okay, next question is from Raji again. Is PTPTN loan available? And is there any other loan facility through the uni for those who have an existing loan? I mean, I think they're looking at financial facilities if possible.
That's a good question, and maybe we will find out and get back to you on this.
Yeah, maybe I can just mention here in the flyer, it does state that financial assistance is available for the needy. but you need to apply directly to the university for that.
If I can add what Danish said, you also can withdraw as a signer from EPF as well for study purposes. If you have been working for a number of years, you must have some, reserves in your EPF fund, so you can actually withdraw for study purposes.
Okay, great. Thank you. I think also please bear in mind, I'd like to speak on behalf of the panel also that some of the questions as we may not be able to answer, they may not be able to answer tonight because it may require certain application process that comes from HELP itself. So what Dr. Khairul and Danish will do is that they will go back to HELP and relay your questions and queries to them, and we'll come back with the appropriate answers to some of your questions if they don't have the answers tonight. So please be patient, Rotarians. Any other questions from anyone? Okay, Adria. Okay, we have a comment here. EPF withdrawal is a great help, but please bear in mind that EPF withdrawal, we don't do that for you. We are not the EPF itself. You need to do those arrangements on your own. Right. So we have a raised hand again, Ms. Raji.
Yes, sorry guys, I got this question. Just now when I asked about PTPN loan, for students who have already taken a loan for their degree program, and probably the EPF may not be enough if they've just been working for about 3 to 4 years. Is there any other bank that is like tied up with Help University who would extend a loan to students? Because I do know of some universities or college who tie up with banks to get loans for students who are not able to take the PTPN loan.
When it comes to this kind of loans, I believe there is, but I am not aware of the precise details about how you can apply for this. Even the Lions Education Foundation also have got interest-free loans, which students can apply. So what I would like to suggest is, if you can fill up the JOT form, what will happen is this form will be sent to Help University, and Help University staff who's familiar with all these details that you're asking will call personally to students who are interested to answer all your questions. I mean, I wouldn't want to give you the wrong information. So I think it will be better for Help staff who's handling the postgraduate program to provide you with the right details. So when it comes to the loan installment payments, the loans, what are the other banks that can be helping out in securing loans, they will be able to answer those questions.
Thank you very much. That was very helpful.
Okay, thank you so much. I've already posted the JOT form in the chat. You can click on it later. We'll also post it in all the various WhatsApp group also. We have to also thank Dr. Bernard for helping us create this form. So thank you, Dr. Bernard, so much for rushing this for us. Any other questions from our fellow Rotarians tonight?
There's
Yes,
a question from
Yuven
in the chat group.
If someone with executive masters from UMP, I don't know UMP, maybe it's UPM, I think, maybe either a local university, eligible to do PhD or must do masters first. Gentlemen.
UC Malaysia Pahang, is it UMP? Sorry.
UC Malaysia Pahang, maybe?
Is it UVN? UVN, yeah.
If I can attempt this, if the even if your course is accredited by MQA, then it's recognized MBA, then you can go into PhD, doctorate, right? If it's not, then you probably have to do a master's again. What I suggest when we are not very certain is fill up the form, and then the Help University can contact you and say, you tell them what you have, what your qualification is, then they can advise you accordingly.
Please also bear in mind, Rotarians, as mentioned by Dr. Khairul just now, that the committee here is not the processing center itself. The registrar of Help University will be the main processing body also. We are just relaying this offer to our Rotarians. We are explaining on the fee structure and the application process. Any additional things like accreditation, whether you be exempted from certain subjects or whatever, will need to be relayed over to Help, and the registrar will get back to you on this. So please fill up the JOT form which I posted. Yes, we have one from RCPJ's very own Rajiv. How long is the offer available for? When is the next batch MBA online program? Thank you.
The offer ends on 1st October this year, 2022. Right, that's the end of the offer of that reduced fee. The other thing is, Rajiv, the question on the timeline for the course, right? For the MBA online starts on 3rd May this year, the first term, right? And then it flows to the 225 as well. Yeah, so if you can sort your registration by then you can start your course in May already. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So we have another question here from Rotarian Samantha. As I understand, the duration is 3 years. Is the MBA program available for both full-time or available part-time as well?
Actually, the MBA is normally part-time because most of them are actually working adults. So basically, you know, the schedule is catered in such a way that it addresses the part-time students, not full-time.
Okay, I hope that answers your question, Rotarian Samantha. Anyone else with questions? You can either post it in the chat or you can just unmute and just ask right now. Thank you. Please also add that I'd like to also repeat that Dr. Khairul just now gave my WhatsApp and also his WhatsApp contact details. If you have any questions, whatever we can answer, we will answer, and whatever we can't, we will relay over to the help registrar to help solve your needs and everything. Any other questions? Any other questions for our panel tonight on the upskilling program? Yes, Dr. Khairul is sharing his screen again.
And I've also share this first. Okay, I also uploaded my slides into the Zoom chat just now, so you can download from there as well. You can have our phone numbers and so on.
Nicholas, can I just ask the audience here, any one of them are quite keen and is quite ready to sign up, but maybe have a little bit of apprehension, anything that you want to share with us? Well, we're here to assist you. As Nick has mentioned, we are not the experts. It is all be processed by Help University. We're here to facilitate, right? Facilitate this program, to help our Rotarians, to urge them to look at this program seriously. And, you know, if you can, sign up, because it's really, really a very affordable program. I wish we had all this kind of MBA fee years ago, when a lot of us had to go through Stand Chart loans and CIMB loans to do our MBA those days, and having to pay up all these fees. Yeah. So, or any of you has got any views after hearing from us? Do you like to give us some feedback of what you think of this program? Anything at all?
We have a raised hand from IAG Chang from Indra Makota. IAG Chang? IAG Chang?
Now, actually, I just express gratitude to the team. Really a good offer. I agree with PDG Leslie. It's very, very good offer. It's that if you have time, we should be able to be picking up. Thanks for the good work project by Sunrise Kiara and Darren Jai.
We have a question here from President Melissa Francis from RCPJ. If we do not join the May intake for MBA, can we register first but join the next intake? That's a very valid question.
I don't see that as a problem.
Okay, so that's not a problem. So basically what you mean, Rotarian Dinesh, is that you may sign up first.
Yeah, you can sign up, but you can always ask for a deferment for some reason. Because, you know, when you're working, it is very common for that to take place.
Okay.
All right.
So if I also can ask you the question, if let's say I want to do this, but I can't attend the class in May, so can I register and start in the next intake, which is in August? So I can jump into the August term, right?
That's
yeah.
right.
So I don't have to start exactly in
May. Okay. Right. Thank you, Dr. Khairul. Thank you, Danesh, for clarifying on that. Yes, PP Jack.
Just a simple question. Maybe I missed it just now. Is this course going to be physical or online?
No, the MBA is both, you have the online one and the physical one as well. The others generally are physical actually. I believe if it's online, it will be written in that poster.
Thank you.
Yeah, one more point I want to emphasize on is that this offer is also available for your family members. So if your children, brothers, sisters, or anyone in the family would like to take this opportunity, they're most welcome. All you need to do is fill up the jot form, yeah? And the names that we recommend to help university will definitely take into consideration and address all your issues on qualifications and all the rest on funding, everything. Yeah, we are merely processing this offer between the Rotarians and the university. Yeah, thanks so much.
Okay, we have more time. If anyone has any more questions for the committee tonight.
Nick, if I may just do a little bit of
Sure, please,
commercial.
PDG Leslie, go ahead.
If you don't mind, Danesh, you got to cover your ears, Danesh. Yeah, you're not hearing this. My friends, I'm actually someone's going to endorse HELP, yeah, as a university that has done great things for our district. You know, HELP, the faculty under Dr. Koh Chi Leong when he was there, has assisted so much for the REF program. And also Dato' Paul Chan has also extended his hand to help RCKL Di Raja for their RCBB home, children's home. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, that was put on the back burner. But you see, HELP is a university where I think we are very serious about education. Yeah, we're very serious about education, and I think the faculty are very serious. And he's been a friend to Rotary. So I'm saying this not because I'm paid, Danesh. Yeah, I'm not ambassador to HELP, but seriously, this is a fantastic program, even though it's offered to all and sundry because it's a national upskilling program, but HELP is here, and through the good office of Danesh and even district governor is so excited that say, why don't we offer this program immediately to our Rotarians, yeah, to our Rotarians and our family members. So this is seriously a very good opportunity for you all to really next 2 years. You're not going to travel very much, as I said, with Omicron and all that. Focus, get this over and done with, and then once we're able to travel, you will have your masters by then. 2 years is just a blink of an eye, or 2.5 years. Seriously, I did mine in 2.5 years, and I thought was, my goodness, every night after 10 classes, weekend we have faculty meetings, 7 p.m. to midnight sometimes our sessions, and next morning go to office, I'll be half asleep. So this programs now, it's so much easier, more conducive for your very busy lifestyle. I'm sure HELP has taken into consideration the faculty. So seriously, do not waste time. If you're keen to do it, take the bull by its horn and do it now, my friends. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, PDG Leslie,
Nicholas,
for
if I
that
just-
plug.
Nicholas, if I can just add to what PDG Leslie said, I think this gives an opportunity for even Rotarians and family members to, come together and study together. Like say 5 members from Rotary Club, Petaling Jaya want to do an MBA together, then it's a time where you share your notes and study together, study groups, do assignments together. So, you push each other and nudge each other to complete the program. If you sign up on your own, then, it's up to you to, motivate yourself to finish it. But now you have like buddies to help you, pull along each other and finish it on time. Yeah. Thank you, Nicholas.
That's a very fascinating way for us to do this. Any other questions from the audience?
See some smiles there. I see some
Okay,
hands.
if there are
Yeah, we can go to closing remarks. Can I invite District Governor Dato' Bindi again to give the closing remarks? Dato' Bindi?
okay, if there are no more questions, I think we can conclude this session. If there are, any doubts or anything, as they have mentioned earlier, you can contact Danesh or Dr. Khairul directly, or even Nicholas or PDG Leslie for that matter. Yeah. So don't forget to fill up the forms. Do share this opportunity even with your Rotaractors and your family members. And I just wish all of you the best, that you will succeed in this, achieving your masters. Yeah. Thank you so much, and we'll meet on another platform.
Thank you, DC.
Thank you.
Okay, so we officially conclude tonight. You may stay back for a few minutes if you like for fellowship, as per our usual service through fellowship, as we all know that. So the floor is now open. So thank you very much to District Governor Dato Bindi. Thank you, PDG Leslie, for that insightful sharing on doing your MBA, and also to the committee, Danish from and also Dr. Carol from Rotary Club Bukit Kiara Sunrise. And also thank you to Dr. Bernard for helping us get the job form up so quickly. Thank you so much, everyone.